Everybody's talking about Discoveryland. Is Discoveryland becoming or transforming into Star Wars land? Well, let's go take a look. So yes, some things did change since the opening. First of all, this thing wasn't even here in '92, but recently it got the Hyperspace Mountain layover. Now I do say layover because personally I love the original ride, and I'm gonna consider Hyperspace Mountain as a layover. It is Star Wars themed, but still, the outside, the biggest part of the attraction is still the original building, and I love that. So we're gonna keep it on a Star Wars layover. Autopia is still here. I don't see any Tron bags, so glad we're still on the old game here. So that's good news. And just on the other side, you know, the Nautilus, one of, I think, my favorite walkthroughs here. There aren't that many, so one of my favorites. But as a little kid and even now, I love the movie. And look at those clear blue waters. Nothing changed here. Still not Naboo. We're still happy as it is. Let's go on the other side. So after all these years, this thing is still turning. And I guess nothing about to change really soon on that, you know. I don't have any insights, I can only guess, but let's say it's not gonna change anytime soon. Okay, so this is my own very personal opinion, but as a little kid, I love Timekeeper, I love 9i, so I do think that Buzz should just fly over to Toy Story Land in the studios and let us get back Timekeeper and 9i. It's not gonna happen, but if only it could, that would be great. Okay, another thing in Discoveryland that hasn't changed, this thing. And be honest to yourself, did you know that movie?
Here at last is the epic adventure that only Walt Disney Productions could bring to the screen. The island at the top of the world.
Nobody does. Nobody does. Nobody knows this
Story of the man who at the turn of the century went out in search of his lost son and found his party carried to the top of the world.
With now everybody walking by and just seeing a Zeppelin, but never knew that it was this movie. Okay, just maybe this little thing that changed inside Videopolis, and that's the Jedi Training Academy. But look at it on the bright side, it's inside. The kids will stay nice and dry, and not like it is in Florida, outside, so when it rains, you're getting wet or it gets cancelled. So no worries here inside. You can have them always become a Jedi. Now, a lot of work has been done to this area, and I absolutely love it. The work they did here, the new entrance, the renewed ride, the X-Wing parked on top of there, a new meet and greet, a shop. They did a great job. They really, truly did. And I love this area. Let's be honest, this has always been here. Nothing new. There's one meet and greet with Darth Vader that came in, but didn't change anything about this whole area being Star Wars themed already. They just changed the shop, they put it on the exit of the ride, and the shop became a meet and greet. So no changes there. It's all good. Behind those blue walls is the Discovery Theater. What can I say about the Discovery Theater? Captain EO, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, Captain EO again, the Pixar and Disney shorts, and now it's turning into the Path of the Jedi, which is a 10-12 minute video explaining, or that's at least what I understand of it, explaining Star Wars to people that don't know it, or give you a look at all the Star Wars movies in just those 12 minutes. If I ever knew I didn't spend hours and hours watching Star Wars, I would just go and see the 12 minutes, but I'm just kidding. Is it bad? It isn't. The theater is way at the back. The Pixar and Disney shorts, it was a nice thing, but it didn't attract the crowd as it should. So if you ask me, it's a bit Star Wars, that's true, but not Star Wars enough to change the fate of Discoveryland. Now, let's be honest. Has this piece of the park changed that much since the park opened? Well, if you ask me, it hasn't. Bright people like Juven and A.G. Wells are being joined by people like George Lucas and even John Lasseter. Although I still think Buzz does not belong here, but I do love the work of John Lasseter, and it's an Imagineer. He had the vivid imagination to make a dream a reality, and that's what they all did here. People making the dream a reality. People letting us dream of a future and our future discoveries, and that's what Discoveryland is all about. So no worries, it is not going to turn into Star Wars Land tomorrow. This land is evolving. It's evolving each and every day. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you have liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see any changes here inside of Discoveryland, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you all real soon, guys. Bye bye.